So welcome everyone to My AI Live. Today is Tuesday, February 4th, My AI Live. We're getting together every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for the My AI system. We are learning about social media. We're learning how to do those follow-ups, how to do the rotations, how to do all of these things that we've been getting together and doing for a long time together. So I'm really, really excited for this. First of all, a couple quick questions. There is a meeting every Tuesday and Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. And I don't know about nobody being at home that day, but there is, according to the calendar. And the calendar events here, just to be sure, Cheryl does a really good job of keeping these updated. So let me come over here and show you where that's at. And if I come over here and I hit resources, you're going to see How to Tuesday. It's actually with Virgil now, not Cheryl. Those are both there. Last Wednesday. Looks like last Wednesday there was not one scheduled for whatever. Oh, that's not last Wednesday. Huh. Yeah, last Wednesday there was. So I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I know we've had some intermittent problems with Zoom, so maybe that was it, Alan, but we should be having a meeting today. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. I've unfollowed 5 people already today. Can anybody guess why? Throw it in the chat if you can guess why I unfollowed 5 people so far today. Jenny hit it. Yep. Jennifer got it. Jenny, yep. 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 I told my business partner yesterday, I was like, can I just stay off social for the next 4 years? Whatever side you're on, I'm fine with it, you know, and I believe in our values and I believe in this. But oh my goodness, some of it is getting so violently mean, and I don't want that in my life. I don't even want to see it. I don't, that's not productive for anybody. And especially if you're building a business. Holy goodness of mercy. If you are building a business, this is absolutely the thing you do not want to do, because if somebody unfollows you, you've lost them forever. Forever. They will never come back because they'll never be reminded to follow you again. What we talk about in social media has to be important, but we also have to do it in a way that's productive. The one thing I think about in that, where's Deborah? Is Deborah Smith here today? There she is. Deborah has very strong beliefs and strong convictions that I respect 100%. And she talks about them in a way that allows people to understand without feeling like fearful or scared or angry. I love the way Deborah talks about what she believes. There's a way that we can get our message out on social media, but the thing of it is that one thing we have to remember is that you are a voice out in the world, and people are deciding whether or not they want to listen to you. You are a voice in the world, and people are deciding whether or not they want to listen to you. And people are making choices every day who to listen to. Do you want them to listen to you? Do you have something of value to give? Do you have something valuable in the world? Now, for the longest time, we've always talked about being very careful when it comes to politics and certain subjects, because you could cause a dividing line where you lose a percentage of people that are, you could lose a percentage of people that are on one side or the other, and now you don't have anybody to talk to on you lose a big general part of the population. Even if you want to state how you feel about things that are going on in the world, perfectly fine. But if you can do that in a way that allows people to feel like that it's not a bunch of anger and hatred and everything else coming towards them, that's the most important thing. Does that make sense to everybody? Has anybody seen how Starbucks has done something and a group of people boycotted Starbucks because they said or did something? Anybody ever seen those things on the news ever? Okay, we remember them. Same thing with lots of different companies who have done something. Same thing happened with the Dixie Chicks. Anybody remember them from the 1990s, the Dixie Chicks? They were like the top band, they were the Carrie Underwood of today, like they were everything. And they went on a rant on their stage during a concert that ended their entire career. Now, it doesn't mean we don't have opinions. It doesn't mean that we don't do things, that we don't fight for what we believe in. We absolutely do. But when we look at the greatest leaders, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, other people, they had a way of talking about their beliefs that encouraged other people to listen to them, encouraged other people to believe. And whatever our dream is and whatever our vision is, we can use social media to be able to really get our message out there in a positive way, in hope and belief of a better world, of better health, of better finances, of a better way of taking care of people, a better everything, right? Can we do that? Would that be okay? When I get on social media and I am so stressed out in 5 minutes because of all the anger that's just there, it immediately makes me want to jump off. I am your customer. I purchase products from people that are right on the screen right now. I purchase products from people who are out on social media. If I have a choice to buy it from somebody that is building their business or Amazon, I'm going to take the business. Not that I'm against Amazon. They employ lots of people and I'm fine with them. But if I can give it to somebody here or somebody out there that's building their business, oh, heck yeah, I'm going to support that, right? I guess the biggest thing is I went on to go get your training together today, this morning, got off my other meeting. I'm happy, I'm at peace, I'm excited. And that moment I got on social media, I was bombarded with so much stuff that I immediately just about got off and said, okay, we're going to choose a new platform to build on. And then I was like, well, no, they can't win. All the people who are just angry, I don't want that to be the way we are. I want to give love and peace and give the idea of what we could do to make this world better, to make everything better, right? So again, whatever side you're on, does not matter to me. I love you either way. I genuinely do. What I do care about is that we're shedding a positive light on this world, that we're helping people out in this world, that we are genuinely really taking the message that's in our heart and putting it out there in a beautiful way. Can we do that? Let's do this. We have some wonderful things today to talk to you about, and some ways of saying our message, and some ways of following up with people, and some doing some things. Thank you, Jennifer, for that. Thank you. All right. Everybody ready? Let's go. Okay. So we have to decide the different ways that we want to build, right? We can build with posts. We can build with videos. We can build with stories. I recommend using all of them. Sometimes making short reels that are informational only can bring up your following dramatically. Okay. So Steve, where's my coach, Steve? Steve. Ah, there he is. He didn't have his normal background. And he's not like portrait. He's like landscape. So that threw me off. Okay. So Steve did some amazing things to build up his following. One of the things he did is he took other people's videos and he remixed them with his little face on them, bouncing, yes, believe and stuff like that. Sometimes you can just remix somebody else's video, and that's fine too. You can do that. It's kind of a different class than this. Here's the other thing that you can do, though. I really love a short informational video that is not even me talking, okay? That's just me doing something and a voiceover over it, okay? Would you like to see an example of that, of one that's doing really, really well, and some of them that are doing really well? Okay, and then we're going to go show our NowSite Nav, and then we're going to do our social AI, and I'm really excited about some of the things I want to show you today. So let's come over here. First of all, if you are watching by replay, you can watch by replay here at the official corporate NowSite group. The official corporate NowSite group is where you can find your replay. Okay, and here's the video. Okay, everybody ready for the video? I got to share it again with the sound because this thing is so funny. This guy's hilarious. I watch his videos. Every time his video comes up, I stop and watch it. That's the power of these short little videos, okay? And then I'm not even watching reels. They come up on my news feed. Okay? So everybody ready?
If you're craving pasta, slice deli meat into noodles, then add sauce, veggies, cheese, and bake it for a healthy, high-protein version. If you're craving pasta,
Seems simple, right? See this Bite My Rice? Funny name for a page. This is actually somebody who actually remixed his stuff. This isn't his original. If I come over here, let's see if we can find any other videos like this. So he's remixing all this guy's videos, okay? Let's do another one.
if you take provolone, salami, bake it for 10 minutes, then add a pickle, you get the best crunchy snack.
Okay, seems simple, right? Could anybody make a video like that about something simple? Just them doing something and then do a voiceover? Would that be simple enough? Does that seem simple enough? Sometimes we make video way too hard. Sometimes we make video like it's got to be the hardest thing on the planet. But this guy doesn't talk on his videos at all. He just took a video of him doing something and then it did a voiceover of it. Things like this can be super, super easy and super, super lucrative for you. So, something to think about. Belinda did have a video the other day with her Axio. Remember that? She did Axio and apples. She could do something very similar to this and be cutting up apples, sprinkling something on them, and say, if you take this and put it together, you will get no more brown apples. You do enough videos giving enough information and enough value, people will stop to watch your videos because you're building your tribe. Who are my exercise people here? Any exercise people here? Okay, a bunch of hands went up. If you go and do this chair squat 10 times, you will have a great butt. Okay, obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about because 10 times of nothing's going to give you a great butt, I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't know. I have a couple fitness people here. Maybe something 10 times will give you a great butt, but I don't know. But here's the thing. We think a video has to be so hard. A video can just simply be us doing this one thing and a voiceover. You do that enough, you will attract a following. Why? Because you're giving a ton of value. Now, once you get your following, whether it be your post or anything else, now what do you do with the person? First of all, if you have in the comments, a little thing, message me for recipe or something like that, and somebody messages you, or somebody messages you for your fitness plan, or somebody messages you for your financial plan. Who are my financial people here? Who are my legal shield people here? Any of you? Okay, a couple of you. Great. Message me for the how to do this, and you give them a PDF or something like that, right? There's lots of different ways to do this. Now, here's the thing. Once they message you, what do you do with that person? Most people say, if I didn't get a conversation going with them right then, it's like, well, too bad. That's not it. I'm going to show you how Social Nav and NowSite Nav is going to help you with that, right? All right. We're going to come over here to our nav, right? So let's say somebody made a comment on your post. Your post, your video, whatever it was, they asked for your message. It doesn't matter what it is, right? If you end up having a conversation with somebody and you're having that conversation back and forth, then what you can do is keep track of that person so you make sure that you go back. Now, how do you remember? My favorite way of remembering right now is to come over here and I'm going to go, let's see, Steve and I were having a conversation. So I'm going to play with Steve today. Okay, here's Steve. All right. Now, let's see, Steve, do I have your permission to use NowSite Nav and put you into my thing? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come over here to NowSite and I'm going to start with social nav. Now I can come over here and click on the nav part right here. I did some examples for LifeVantage yesterday, remember? So let's do NowSite. Let's say I want to talk about, now remember, each one of these business profiles is different. Okay. So I can start chatting. I can choose a business profile up here. So if you have lots of businesses, like some of you are coaches and then some of you are in network marketing also, and maybe you have a real estate business. Maybe you have all three. Have a different profile for all three. Then come and go over to the one that you want to use. Maybe it's my coaching program, okay? I'm going to come over here to new lead. And it's going to say, when I come over here to new lead, it's going to say social delete. Just upload a screenshot of any social media profile. Nav will create the contact, research them online, analyze their personality, and generate a custom sales plan. Drag or drop or upload here. Okay, I am going to go. Now, the question yesterday was, would it work better if it had the link in it? I've actually done it both ways, and I haven't had any problem finding the person with or without the website address in here. So just so everybody knows, it came out the exact same for me. I guess that means the AI is just that good. Okay, so we're going to come over here. I upload this screenshot and I add a contact. Now, I can add the contact manually if I want to, but a screenshot's easier for me. I'm going to click add contact, and now look at this. It's analyzing. What does it do? It's analyzing the photo that I put up of Steve's profile, and it's going to start a plan of action. It's going to put him into my contacts. It's going to start a plan of action. It's going to get all of this together, right? So let's just watch through this and see how this goes. All right, it's going to take a minute. Now, remember, this is when Glenn puts on the Jeopardy music for all of us. And you can also call your friends during this time, say, I'm putting people into my system by just screenshots. I don't have to type anymore. I don't know about you, but I don't like typing. If I can voice to text it, screenshot it, anything else, that's a much preferred way to do that. Okay. Thank you, Glenn. There we go. Oh, now I get it. I keep on getting a music rights thing of somebody's like, your video got tagged for music rights. And I'm like, we don't have any music in there. I bet you it's that. All right, we'll have to knock that off, I guess. Darn. That was a lot of fun. So it does take a minute. Here's the thing. It takes longer the more information it is finding. I will warn you of that right now. Steve's probably everywhere, right? He's probably on Instagram. He's probably on TikTok. He's probably on all these other things. Okay, contact added successfully. Steve Clements, sales plan, enhanced info, personality. Just upload a screenshot of any social media profile. We did that, and now we have him here. Okay, now I'm shot over to here, to this side right here. Now I have Steve. Now, one thing I have recommended for the last 5 years, if you know me, is to go take a screenshot of the person. Nice photo, Steve. Okay, gonna come over here in NowSite Nav, upload image. There we go. And then, of course, now his image is going to show up right here, right? Now I have a picture of him. So I may have 25 people with his exact name, but I'll know which one's him because I have the photo, right? Okay. Rotations, follow-ups, social media. Okay. Here's social media. This is his Facebook. Here's his LinkedIn. Let's go over there. Nope. That's not him. That's not you. That's bizarre. Okay, well, I'll have to work on that one. Figure out what happened there. All right, so I've got my sales plan here. Initial contact and introduction. Let's go back over to his social media. Yep, got him there. All right. Initial contact and introduction. Reach out to Steve Clements, introduce yourself to share the philosophy Extraordinary You Mastery Program. Highlight the potential of personal business growth. Okay, follow up engagement and offer personalized assessment. Now, notes, histories right here when I put the person in. I can add them to any of the lists. If I'm doing email campaigns, I can put them to any list that I want to put him to, right? Where he could start receiving some of my information. Enhanced info, right here, all of the information around him, about him. Skills is advertising and marketing. Apparently you're good at that. See, that is bizarre. That is really strange. Huh. Huh. Well, that's obviously wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let me ask Adrian about that because that's not what was supposed to happen. I'll show you what happened earlier when I was playing with Tom Chenault. Um, so came over here, and yesterday we practiced LifeVantage, remember? So I put LifeVantage in here, and then we played with Tom Chenault. Now, Tom is not part of LifeVantage, and LifeVantage is not part of Tom, but I just used two randomly different things and threw them together. And so I started playing with this. So you choose a business profile. And then it says my first action is to initiate a conversation with Tom. Okay. Next, what do I do here? Please update Tom. I said I had the conversation. And I asked Nav, I put it in here in the chat, and I said to it, please update Thomas Chenault to reflect that I reached out to him and had a conversation. It looks like his health is not as good as it could be. I was not able to speak to him about the product. I'll reach out again in a couple days to re-engage the conversation about his health. And now Nav has said I've updated Thomas Chenault's sales plan to include re-engaging the conversation about his health and introducing the product in a couple of days. Now, let's come over here. I'm going to come over here to Tom. We're going to come to Tom right here. Okay, reach out to Tom with a personalized message to learn about his wellness or financial goals without mentioning LifeVantage. Okay, perfect. Re-engage conversation, discuss benefits, offer trial. I put the note in of what I did with him. And then I have the ability to each time that I come up here on the homepage and it tells me it's time to write him a message or follow up with him, I can go back and see all the notes of everything I've already done with him. So nobody gets lost in the cracks. Does that make sense to everybody? The biggest takeaway that I want you to get from that is we do so much work on social media, but the biggest problem is we don't follow up. How many people say that they follow up with all the people that they talk to on social media? Notice how no hands went up. How many people do you think it's possible that you missed because you didn't follow up? Remember my story yesterday? The woman I wanted to sign up with who never called me back? You think she'll call? It's been like 7 or 8 years, I think. Do you think she'll call? Guess I better build something else, huh? Happens to a lot of us. Sarah Robbins' $1 million mistake. She kept on thinking about her friend in Chicago, great people in Chicago. She never followed up with her, never went called her. Sarah went to Chicago, was doing a meeting there. And then, boom, the lady walked into the meeting. She's excited until she found out that her cross-line friend actually signed her up. And guess what? She's $1 million earner in the company, was until they went over to the other new company. And none of that volume is under Sarah. These are the things that we need to think about when we want to follow up and make sure follow-up is our priority. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and do one last thing. We're going to do our post real quick. Post on social media. Let's make a post today. So what is the positive thing that you can say? What is one positive thing you could say? Let's do caption and caption my image. Let me see if I can find something that really would be great to say today. Let's do this. Screenshot. Let's be a positive light in the world and a positive light to other people, period. Let's show people how they can have an incredible life, period. One of the decisions I made early on in my life is that I wanted to help people be the best that they could be, period. That's all I'll throw in there. Let's see what it just puts together for me. Symboling final social post. It's going to take a minute. Okay. Surround yourself with those who protect your spirit even when you're not around. Their loyalty is genuine. Be the light in each other's lives. A decision I made has been life-changing. Perfect. Go ahead and post. When I hit a post, we're going to come over here. I can put that in. I put the photo in right there. Done. And then boom, post. Simple as that. So today for Tuesday transformation, here's an idea for a post. What's one way that you've transformed your life that you can share with somebody else that will create a positive impact on somebody else's life? What is one thing that you have transformed in your life or has transformed your life without saying a product name or a company name? But what's one thing that has transformed your life that you could share with somebody else that will bring a positive light into their life? Let's go ahead and take 5 minutes and give it a try. We'll also answer questions, the same thing. Mindset is everything. Yes, love that. Love that, love that, love that, Carol. All right, 5 minutes. Oh, thank you, Coach Mike. Thank you for keeping me on track.
Are you asking or answering questions? How do you do the voiceover? Where is that found?
Okay, easiest way, Steve. There's Steve. Easiest way for me to do it is to film a video of whatever I'm doing, and then I do a voice memo in here in my phone, and then just put it together in Canva. Steve, how do you do it? Or do you do voiceovers?
Voiceover?
Yeah, do you do voiceovers?
Usually not. I just put in like the words that I'm speaking. I put that the like CapCuts or whatever. No, I don't do many voiceovers. I just do the duets.
Does anybody else do voiceovers here? Raise your hand if you do voiceovers. Breezy, do you do voiceovers? Breezy, do you want to tell Carol how you do voiceovers?
Okay, now I do a lot of them on, excuse me, I do a lot of them on Instagram and TikTok, and each one of those systems, each one of those platforms has its own on-off button that you can push, and when you push it, it will let you record your voice
Nice.
for X amount of seconds.
Perfect.
So you can put a picture up there, however long that picture is going, you can figure out what you want to say, then you push that button and then say it, and it'll record it, and it'll be right on it.
Perfect.
Now, I don't know about Facebook.
Yeah. Anybody else here do voiceovers? No? All right. So, Carol, and I'll get you some other information about them also.
And if you save that to your phone when you do that on Instagram or TikTok, then you can take that saved file and you can put it on LinkedIn, you put it on wherever you want to, because it's coming from your phone, not that system platform.
Exactly. Thank you, Coach Mike. You're amazing. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Anybody want to share any posts? I know I have Carol that wants to share a post here, so I'm going to run over to her post real quick. Here we go. Mindset is everything. Have you ever paused to consider how much your thoughts genuinely shape your reality? It's fascinating, isn't it? That's why it's so important to fill your mind with positivity and a sense of true purpose. When we set our mindset to focus, we are capable of making extraordinary things happen. Our mindset holds the power to manifest transformations in our lives and allows us to truly harness our inner strength and determination. I remember tackling remodeling in my home. I did a great deal of work. I did a great deal of work myself, like installing the new double sink vanity and hooking up the faucets, as well as the new washer and dryer. Carol, you're never allowed to say that you can't do anything or you don't know how again. Because, oh my gosh, mic drop with that. Like, excuse me, you're amazing. Okay, at the time, I was working on it. All the time I was working on it, I kept focusing on my mindset on the finished vision. What's one of your remarkable mindset accomplishments? Please share your story below. We can inspire each other to continue doing extraordinary things. Okay, mic drop. And you know what would be really cute And I will make one suggestion. I would have loved 2 photos side by side. One of you with your incredible smile, and then this one right next to it. Be a goldfish. Be a goldfish. Love that. Love that. Fantastic. All right. I do have a hard stop coming up. Vicky, did you have a quick question, honey?
Nope, I just wanted to thank you and give you all the praise in the world. First, for what you said today. But secondly, and I didn't put it up here, I was figuring out how I did the video. I did a video. And I did it last week, but I did it on my phone and it was too long to put in. Anyway, I just figured out as we were talking and I actually did it. So not only have you got me to be on the screen, but you've gotten me to do videos. So I am giving you all of your flowers. You are fantastic.
Vicky, that is awesome. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, honey. So proud of you. Oh, congratulations. You just made my day. Thank you. Thank
Honey,
you.
it is all you. Nobody else could have done it but you.
I love you, honey. So proud of you. Oh, that is just wonderful. All right. 2 quick posts real quick, and then we are out of here because Mike is going to hit the end button for me if I don't hurry up. Okay, so Jennifer, short post. Transformation Tuesday. Have you ever wondered what the one thing is that could truly transform your life for the better? For me, it was all about minding my mindset. In a world where negativity seems to be everywhere, focusing on positivity has never been more crucial. By choosing to be optimistic, you can truly become the light in a dark world. One book that inspired the shift for me was The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It beautifully illustrates how embracing the present moment and shedding the weight of negative thoughts can lead to profound personal growth and happiness. I want to hear from you. What's one thing that has changed your life? Feel free to share it below. Let's inspire each other to keep the positivity flowing. Love that. Love that. Love, 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 love. You are a light in the world, Jennifer. Great job, honey. All right.
This morning, and
Bring yours back tomorrow, Eldon, and I'm happy to review it. I actually have just run out of time, and Belinda, bring yours back tomorrow too. Your 2 will be the first ones. Come back, put them immediately in tomorrow, and then raise your hand. I unfortunately have a hard stop, and this one is a hard stop, so I got to go. All right, I will see. What was this helpful today to kind of see a little bit of that? Okay. Remember, be a light in the world. Be a light to somebody else who needs your light. Be the information that they are looking for. There's so much in you to share. Share that message that is so important. And just remember, we're building incredible businesses together. We do it every day between Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific on My AI Live. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm looking for your posts, so I can't wait to see them on my newsfeed. Fill my newsfeed up with some great things. Can't wait to see them. I love you guys, and if you're not friends with me on Facebook, please friend me so I can see your posts. Love you all. Have a great day, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Love you, Elizabeth. It was great today.
This was great. Thank you. Bye.
Awesome
Thank
job,
you.
Elizabeth.
Thank you so much.
Take your daily
Great job.
vitamins.
Aw, love you, Glenn.
Beautiful.
Thank you, guys. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Record.